Okay, there's that. This goes here. Recording now. Not recording. Recording now. Is it recording? Sort of recording. Can't tell. Recording now. Is it recording? Sort of recording. Okay. Yeah, so I would say that that is indeed recording. Great. So, here we go. Okay, there's that. There's this. If you thought my last video was boring, get prepared to, I don't have anything clever to say after that. I'm doing my taxes today. If you're a normal person with a normal job, you probably got one W-2. But if you're in the film industry, you might have a stack that looks something like this. So in order to do this, you need your stack of all your stuff, the tax preparation software of your choice. I will be using, what am I using? freetaxusa.com. They did not sponsor this video. The reason why I use them is because I used to use something else. I think it was TaxAct. I used to use TurboTax. They got real expensive. Then I used TaxAct.com, and they wanted to charge a lot of money to have a 1099, and Free Tax USA did not charge a lot of money for a 1099, so that's what I'm going with. Other thing you need to have is a good cup of coffee. This is a good enough for now cup of coffee. So let's do this. I have 1099 from my unemployment benefits that I got last summer, not this past spring. I have another 1099 from my box kit, which this is the first time that I've ever gotten a box kit fee. I did a 1099 once before and I did not know what I was doing, and I was really upset about it because I was like, I don't ever want to do a 1099 ever again if this is what it's going to be like. But I've since learned that you can, if you get 1099, you can deduct a lot of stuff a lot easier. I don't even know if I hit the threshold to deduct anything, but I have all of my union dues completely deductible. With that being said, I don't do a lot of deductions for my main thing because, you know, the standard deduction is so much better when you live as frugally as I do. So even if I could deduct everything I spent my money on in the entire year, standard deduction's better. I have all of my W-2s from all the things that I did, from my royalties. Most shows go through one of three payroll companies: Entertainment Partners, Cast and Crew, and Green Slate. Cast and Crew, I don't know if I only had one show with them or if they just put everything together. I'm gonna guess I just had one show with them. Entertainment Partners put both shows that I had with them together on the same one, so that makes that easy. But Green Slate gives you a different W-2 for every project that you did. Whatever, let's do this. Of course, I've forgotten my username and password. Occupation, studio mechanic. That sounds fine. What is your filing status? To anyone else who asks, I'm married. To the IRS, I'm single. I'm still recording, so that's good. Oh, this is also an excuse to try out my new sound equipment that my friend Alan gave me, so thank you, Alan. Do you have any dependents or qualifying children? Razzie, are you a dependent? Do you have a social security number? She does not. She does not count. And you just copy the stuff in there. It's not that difficult. Everyone likes to complain about this. You just literally copy it, and I just have to do it way more times than most people do. Hey babe, remember when you were talking about how many W-2s you had? How many did you have? Like 4? 4 or 5? I have 7. And 2 1099s. Does that mean I win? So I'm sitting here working on this, right? And I had the thought that the only thing more boring than a video of me doing my taxes is the editing of a video of me doing my taxes. Then I had the thought, the only thing more boring than the editing of a video of me doing my taxes is a video of me editing a video of me doing my taxes, which you're going to get to watch right now. Here we go. All right. Yeah. Editing time. I'm not actually going to do that, but wouldn't it be hilarious if I did? Could you imagine? Yay. Yeah, so that's everything. That's federal Social Security and Medicare. They took like $92 and I'm getting $92 back. If that was all I made this year. That is not all I made this year. It's wild that I made this amount of money from however long I was on my show in the fall, maybe 10 weeks. And then 3 weeks of a show back in February or something, back at the Dream Building. It's insane. Gosh, I'm grateful. I'm so freaking grateful. I'm currently getting back $4,759. That was the biggest one from the year. I made middle class money last year. Wow. It's kind of weird to see this is the amount of money that you made like all at once. It's like that's how much I made working on that show in the fall. I don't think I did a job that warranted that much money. And I think that kind of explains why my team is on another job and they didn't bring me with them. Dropping like flies out here. There are easier ways that this could be done though, because the government knows exactly how much you got. Like, they know what you made. They know what you paid in. They know how much you deserve back. Like, it's all of this is wankery. I got all my W-2s in and it was pretty disheartening. I went from nearly getting a refund of $5,000 to dropping it down to just above $4,000. I am very aware that all of this money is an interest-free loan to the government and that ideally I should be getting back absolutely nothing. I intentionally put 0 for all of my, what do they call it, allowances, I think? I put 0 for everything. I want them to take as much as they can. That way I get a good amount back. And what I have historically done with whatever I get back, I throw it in my IRA. I'm not gonna do that this year because I gotta pay bills because I don't have a job. Everyone does what works best for them. This is what has historically worked best for me. So let's do some 1099s. This is like this is a mess. I don't think I need to include all of this. I just want to put my union dues. That's all I want to do. I think I might have been wrong. I think I was under the impression that I could count my union dues and that it would cancel out my 1099 stuff, but I don't see a thing for that. I figured out where to put it on Schedule C. It was another line at the bottom that was like miscellaneous expenses. I added my union assessments to that, and that bumped me back up to over $4,000. And it still let me take the standard deduction as well. I wonder if I could have actually put a lot more, like if I'd actually kept up with stuff, because I know for a fact that drone would count, you know? And I guess next year I can keep up with stuff like this camera. I don't know. I've never kept up with stuff because I was always under the impression that the standard deduction was better. But because I had the 1099, it let me do the Schedule C. I don't know if you can do a Schedule C without 1099. Well, now I'm trying to figure out where I could put the drone. So I did it. I got it done. And if there's anything I learned to keep better records of stuff, because apparently writing off stuff is a lot easier than I thought it would be. I was able to get it back up to around 4,400 for federal, which is great because I haven't made any money since December, so.